So family, happy Monday to you. Hope you are doing well, taking care of yourself, practicing self-care. It is another week, all right? It's going to be a great week for you. I believe that. Do you believe that? I believe that. So family, listen, October is going to usher in quite a bit of abundance for you, okay? You've sown some seeds, and those seeds are coming up. All right, they're coming up in a very large way. Your harvest season has come, and this is the thing: when you sow good seeds, all right, your harvest is going to be multiplied of the seeds you sow. All right, so you look at it as there is seed time and harvest. There's a time to sow and a time to reap. Okay? So whatever you have sown, that's what you'll get back in a multiplied fashion. Now, the downside of that is if you have sown negative things, that is going to be multiplied back into your life. Okay? If you have sown those positive things, that is going to be multiplied back into your life. All right? You don't get to skip over reaping what you have sown just because we are chosen. I think that's important to remember. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And to help us to be careful what seeds we sow. Help us to be more mindful and more conscious of the seeds we sow in the way we treat people, in the way we carry ourselves, in the acts that we do, all right, in the habits that we have. It is very important, especially at this time, when there is an acceleration, okay, of reaping going on in this earth plane, all right? And what I love about abundance and harvest season is that within myself and in my inner knowing, I know that I've sown good seeds, and I know that I'm being positioned. So family, we're being positioned, okay? We're being properly positioned to carry out not only our work in the earth, but to live from a place of unspeakable joy, all right? I watched a video of some African dancers a couple of days ago, and in one of the dancers was an elderly lady. Oh, she was moving just like she was in her 20s, and you could see the joy on her face, and we're moving into that unspeakable joy where there isn't the worry and there isn't the constant anxiousness, where there isn't that space of chaos. We're moving into that space of peace that comes along with the harvest. Okay, you're doing the things you've always wanted to do. All right, I have designated October, November, December as my months of travel. Okay, so like in October, I have 2 trips planned. One I have to fly to, of course, and the other one is a road trip. And I'm excited about that because it's something I've always wanted to do. All right. But on my journey toward being able to travel, there was something I did. There were some things that I did. I changed careers so that I could increase my monthly income so that when it was time for me to travel, I could. Okay. I made sure that I allotted and I budgeted in for my travel fund so that whenever it was time for me to go somewhere, I could just go. And I remember during that time, people coming into my life and offering me different things. to help me travel, access to their discounts, access to whatever they had access to that would alleviate my need, okay, to have even a travel fund. And I watched how when I didn't fall under their narcissistic control, how those accesses were taken away. I guess they thought they were punishing me. But Holy Spirit had already divinely arranged that I was self-sufficient. And something Holy Spirit spoke to me. No one can take anything from you. I've already provided you with everything that you need. Okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit. So whereas the persons or people that took away those accesses from me, they actually need to have certain accesses because they're not self-sufficient as I am. Okay? So they need that. I don't. Holy Spirit had made me self-sufficient. And all I needed to do was just go on, plan a trip, or go on, book a flight, whether it was international flight or whether it was domestic. I had the financial stability to take care of myself. They didn't. Okay? And when you start learning that Holy Spirit and your union with Holy Spirit creates a self-sufficiency in you where you're not dependent on other people to do things for you. When we are dependent on other people, then it locks us in not being able to do certain things unless they give us access to it. Okay? But I actually have traveled more since that access was taken from me. I've traveled more. And so the last 3 months of the year will be my travel months. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be able to do things without anyone else's permission. I don't have to call anybody. I just go right online, book my flight. I go right online, plan my trip, book my hotel, figure out where I'm going. Sometimes it's very spontaneous. I don't really know where I'm going. This month I planned a road trip where I just, where am I gonna go? Okay, I'll go here. And that's exciting to me because it's something I've always wanted to do. And so Soul Family, you're moving into that self-sufficiency. Holy Spirit is giving you the ability to take care of yourself, where you don't have to depend on someone else's control to get you from point A to point B. We're not in that era anymore. We don't need that. It's not something we need, all right? When you move into this abundance, attached to that abundance is self-sufficiency. Holy Spirit will give you even how to create extra income, all right? Different ideas, business ideas, where you always have that cushion, all right? Where you always have that extra, where you always have enough, okay? We're moving into this abundance, Soul Family. Get excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for me. Depending on where I travel, I might see some of you. If you see me, stop me. Okay, listen. I want you to have a happy Monday, and I'll see you on the next download. Toodles.